Welcome to the first of 2025's Alfa showroom videos. I haven't got a good excuse about why we haven't done one this year, so I'm not going to make up a rubbish one. But we've got a bit of a treat for you today, a beautiful Alfa Romeo 4C. You'll know that Pep and I have run our own cars through the channel, my GTV, his Spiders, Spider. We're going to do my 156 and my Series 4 Spider 2. But we met Martin, the owner of this beautiful car, at the 916 Summer Picnic, and he talked to us about the cars that he owned. Clearly an Alfa Romeo fan, Italian car fan, and I asked him, would you like to put your car on the Alfa showroom video channel? And he said, yeah, absolutely. So here we are today. I rocked up with the slightly flaky looking 156 to his house today, and as he opened the garage, well, you'll see it in the film. Just absolutely fantastic. So I'll hand over to Martin and he'll tell you all about this great car.
So hi, I'm Martin Lindus, a bit of a serial Italian car purchaser. My wife would certainly vouch for that. I'm here today to talk to you about my Alfa 4C. I was pretty honoured when Dom and Pep said to me, would you like to come and have a chat about your car? Originally I thought I was just going to stand here and say absolutely nothing and get you to just stare at the car for however long it took. But I thought I'd better actually go through and give you something that is useful and informative. I was really lucky to get this car, not new, second-hand off a guy that I purchased it from who was a bit like a mini Martin. He had all the same attributes as me. My wife has taken the mickey over the whole incident for some time, and it has exactly the spec that I would have purchased if I was actually buying this car new. The Rosso Competizione red, it's got forged Titans, which are over in a bronze colour. It's got quite a bit of Alfa Workshop kit on it as well. It's got all the geometry set up on it that makes it a much better ride. It's got the 280 horsepower ECU in it as well. So it's got that little bit more oomph, a bit more vocal as well from the exhaust. But why did I actually get this car? So I've got my GTV, I've got Guilia, so two relatively modern Alfas. Where does this fit into my life? You know what? I have no idea at all. If you talk to the press, they'd say to you, well, terrible handling. You know, the press absolutely crucified it from new. If you talk about the weight of it, there's press article after press article about how heavy is it? You know what, I don't think either of those two things really matter. It's just when you look at it, you sit behind that wheel, it is something incredibly special that you just can't quite bottle and give to everyone. But I'm incredibly fortunate that it is my opportunity now to have this car, along with those others, and I feel a very lucky, very special boy. So I have to say, no car is perfect, and as brilliant as I think this car is, there are a few things that are disappointing or irritations. The very first irritation that I've got here is the PPF, the factory PPF. I think some young Italian lad cut it with a pair of scissors, put it on, it's thick, you can read all of the edges on it. I've contemplated taking it off, but very risky with that paint finish. And then there is the boot. All my fellow Alfisti call this car the underpants only car. And that is because literally the boot, if you're going away for a weekend, you're really by yourself. You're not going to be taking anyone else with you.
Hello again. I'd like to thank Martin for bringing out his beautiful Alfa Romeo 4C yesterday. I don't know whether it'll come over in the video. I edited it last night. I'll come to editing last night and how this ends up in the video in a little while. But in some shades, in some angles, that colour, that beautiful sort of tri-colour paint, that Competizione red, it's got this wonderful flash of gold about it. It's absolutely glorious. While he was a little bit annoyed about the PPF, and that does come through on the video, I did see that. I guess there's other owners out there that have got a similar issue, so thanks to Mike for doing that. You'll notice that today isn't the bright sunny day that we had yesterday, hence I'm in the hoodie, a pair of jeans which you can't see, and my trainers. But I forgot to do this sign off yesterday, so silly me. So a couple of things to cover really. Number one, at the beginning, I forgot to ask you, if you do watch the channel, please to subscribe. We're at a round number of 888 now. We're not sponsored by a particular betting company or anything, but you know, we'd love to try and get it to 1,000. It's a nice, lovely number. As I say, we're not doing this for any major commercial reasons or anything, but you know, we'd like more people to have a look, and we'd like more people to comment about the video. So Martin was very generous with his car yesterday. If you've got a car that you'd like to run on the little, I won't say racetrack, it's not that, but the little route that we run, and again, inspired by Harry's Garage, you watch his videos when he's reviewing a car, it's all about the car because where he goes is always the same. So it's rarely about where he's going, it's about what he's saying and the particular car. And if you watch our videos, you'll find the same. So please like and subscribe, please comment. And if you do have a car that you'd like us to film for the channel, just get in touch. You can find us on Instagram, you can find us on Facebook, or send us a message through YouTube. We're also going to start a merchandise range for Alfa Showroom. We have some lovely hoodies which we took to our road trip last year for the 916 trip, which was fabulous, very, very good. So on Monday, I'm meeting the guy who's done these for us to come up with a bit more of a contemporary range for all Alfa Romeo owners, and just to try and offer us something that, you know, hopefully people out there will want to buy. If we don't get it right, you won't buy them. If we get it right, maybe you will. So that'll be really good if you can. And while I said at the start of yesterday's video, you know, we hadn't done much in 2025, in fact nothing, there's going to be some more content coming along. So I've got this car to do, which we tried to do the other day, but my tech failed. I had the wrong equipment with me, so we couldn't finish it off. I've got my Series 4 Spider to do. It's unlikely to be this year because it needs a little bit of money putting into it before we can get it back on the road. But Pep has his, not an Alfa Romeo Spider this time, his Abarth. I'll get it wrong now, Pep, sorry. I think it's the 595. It's nice, quite. It's a beautiful blue colour. I can't remember, is it Cosmo blue, Pep? I can't remember. But it's a wonderful thing. Just don't be in the passenger seat because it's bone hard and it really makes my back hurt. So there's that to come as well. And finally, from me, my Alfa Romeo GTV, which you have seen on the channel. I'm at nearing 150,000 miles in the car now. And it does need some work. The clutch is very sticky. I think it's a couple of mechanics have said it's the forks that sort of when you depress the clutch that sort of moves. I'm not really a mechanic, I don't really know, but the clutch is really squeaky and isn't great when you pull off. It's okay when you're moving and you're changing gear, but as you're sort of pulling off, it's not very pleasant. So that needs doing. It's due a cam belt for years, not for miles. And there's just a few things going on with it. So I'd like to know what you think. I love driving it, I really do. I don't care what it looks like on the outside. The paint's falling off at a rate, but I absolutely love it. There's not a car that I've owned that I've enjoyed driving as much as that. But what do I do? Do I continue to put the money into this Alfa Romeo GTV that basically ceases to want to be killed the way I drive it? It just just refuses to die. So what do we do? Do we keep investing in that car, or do we not? Oops, I'm in a bit of a situation here. I'm just coming through a little village called Wansford. There's a one-way bridge, and it's a competition between me and a big Volvo. I'm winning at the moment. It's not because the car's making any noise, it's just because I was a bit further over on the bridge. So let us know what you think, guys. Thanks very much for watching the video, and there'll be something else coming along very soon.